not come out even in the they have to come out ahead because they're playing versus a bounty hunter. So if they start getting the tracks built up, that's where the Pugna also starts to snowball out of control because you can just start taking towers because you have that gold advantage.
Oh.
Kuro steals a rune.
Able to steal it there.
So 3 liquid. And also, talking about vg, they have Lanem on Elder Titan. This was, I believe, his most winning hero when he was playing on the online qualifiers across the board. He's been playing so many, and yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Look at that.
What a stat. That was not planned, guys, by the way. That was beautiful. What a stat guy we got.
Perfect unity. There we go. So, these lanes.
They try to actually stop the pull of the lane with the Bane Sleep, but there's 2 heroes there, so they double prioritize to make sure for that one. Yeah, he's taking a beating. He'll be able to distance himself now, though. Saving his lift just in case. And they got to keep back.
Yeah, Femra's just punching these fools down. Look at this.
And GH is out. Yeah, he's going to contest him behind the tower. And he actually gets the second sleep off. I think the lane was still... Dude, my controller's going to struggle a bit now.
Bane is just beating down upon mine.
Paparazzi has to make a choice now, though, because now there's 2 waves. So he has to pull and meet it, but he's going to miss a couple last here.
Let's see how many misses.
He's going to miss a couple.
Oh, I like that.
And now they've solidified the tri-lane top. Lanem gets caught by the tri-lane. Should be dead here.
Alright, first blood for Miracle. Gyro Rubik +1. It's always going to be pretty potent.
They're prioritizing mostly on making sure Miracle has the game of his life. Mid should be perfectly fine for Matu. He's just kind of being obnoxious with that decrep. But as we've seen, Dragon Knight, he doesn't care about these matchups. Maybe when Pugna gets higher levels, then he'd be a bit more susceptible on the Dragon Knight, but... They even get the side pull down bottom. They are really messing with my control down here.
Level 1's going to be sitting on for a little bit of time if they can keep controlling the waves as such.
It's still a triple range creep wave, though, so he's going to move in and he should be able to get some experience.
Top lane.
Up again, on him.
The chase down. Lanham's got the backup of 11. Lanham will be fine. Bottom lane, as we can see, Microsoft does get himself involved, gets a bit of it, but he's falling low. I think
he's dead.
Paparazzi, a little bit of a mess up there, but it still works out. They take the Nightmare off, and they will get themselves the kill. Money in the bank for Paparazzi.
Fenrir is playing this lane absolutely perfectly with his sleeps.
How aggressive this guy is. I mean, the amount of damage he's done must be off the charts so far. He's just right-clicking them out, bullying this underlord of all heroes at these early stages. I guess that's the time to bully him.
They know that the bounty's top. He suicided the Ancients. Mana. Haven't seen that in a while. That long respawn kind of hurts.
Sometimes, yeah, it's not worth the trade-off because of the timing of the map. But I guess he realizes, well, with the start that he's managed to get for this lane, Paparazzi is pretty safe on his own so far. He's not really needed anywhere during this down. Top lane. Lanham getting gone upon. Homing missile will chase him down. L11 with that Firefly will help keep Liquid back. Protect Lanham. They get the stomp out onto Kuro. He's got 3 stacks so far off the sticky napalm. Kuro will get taken down there.
Walks right back into the AoE of that Sentry Ward. He was kind of forced because the Bat Rider was running on top of him. Tried to do a little cutback.
Soaring now picked up the DK, so should be able to do an easy job of being high on the CS in mid.
Still doing it. He's still been doing it. Excellent. 18-5, 13-4 of the Pugna.
Miracle. 13 CS at the moment. Kuroki coming in once again. Need to punish members of VG on this top lane, trying to get a Miracle involved. It's a positive action. The chase down is there onto Fenrir. Nice Nightmare dodge there off the homing missile, but it won't save his life. Miracle comes in with the chase down with that Rocket Barrage, gets the kill, but VG, they're going to find kills in response. They get themselves the double kill for Lanham. Miracle does have to be careful there as well. Will be fine.
They're doing the same thing as last game. They solidify an advantage for Paparazzi in the laning phase so that he can 1v1 versus my control because he has the hero advantage in this lane, and they just run their supports around and put pressure on.
I mean, this is the things, and it seems like, you know, Liquid, they have sort of another idea. They're like, well, we want to sort of stick around and get Miracle these kills, and sure, they're getting them kills, but when it's costing them both of their lives in response, you're not sort of getting that offset in that lane that you'd hope for the Gyro.
They have to do this, though. They have to match the 2 supports on the side of VG. They can't let them punt a Gyro like they did last time. We saw what happened there. Matu in that last game, which just absolutely shut down. Something else I almost forgot about was I've been seeing this Bane pick a lot versus Gyrocopter, especially. So I think they really value getting that Enfeeble early on. Not only just being able to match the aggression early, but I think Enfeeble versus Gyrocopter plays a huge factor.
Absolutely. Especially when we sort of see it less so now, but there's a period where a few sort of skill builds would opt for maxing the flat. Yeah, the Enfeeble going to be incredibly in that sense of the fights.
11.
See now GH and Kuro still just level 2. They're a little scared now going in on these kills as of the result of the last few times when they tried on the back.
This time bottom, it's not as bad. It's not a Nyx versus an overleveled Jug. It's an Underlord versus an OD. Underlord can always just keep forcing the lanes in, and he can actually farm the hard camp, unlike Nyx. Nyx can't really farm jungle creeps. You get Atrophy stacks up, plus your Firestorm, kill the hard camp nicely.
And this isn't a lane where Paparazi is going to suddenly start getting solo kill.
Yeah, he's not some Jug spin with Omni. Mid.
Leading him with the Dragon Tail. The other stomp as well, but Matuma Man's got backup. GH and Kuroki looking towards Ori. They pop down the blast, Decrepify, bringing him down low. Nightmare there from Fenrir to buy some time for Ori to react, and Ori is going to be kept alive. Lanham just diving under the tower, looking for Matuma Man. Matuma Man gets punched down, and then they'll also get GH by Elizabeth. The Breed Fire comes in. Ori trying to find it, does get the kill. Kuro reveals himself to punch into Ori. Fenrir at the moment tanking the tower. They'll turn with the Brain Sap, and VG will find all 3 kills from the middle lane.
Fenrir's a beast today. He's feeling himself. That sleep turns the whole fight around. Lanham also having the level 2 spirit, so he had like plus 120 damage, I believe, so he just starts beating down this low armor Pugna. The rotations, again, supports on Vici just one step ahead, it seems. Spawning instantly to the good.
Paparazi, the free farm continues. 36 and 17 in that bottom lane. And complete solo XP.
Yeah, well, top of the team, Miracle. It's been like an aggro tri-lane, and he's had supports in his lane. A bit under leveled, a bit under farmed as well in comparison.
Bottom Kuro. With GH, they will find Fenrir here. Level up straight away. Fenrir tries to buy some time with the Nightmare back, and in fact with the Brain Sap, he might just live. He does. He walks out of it all. The 3 heroes unable to kill that Bane.
Okay, advantage now. And with this DK having that early level 6, Lanham's just playing in the area, so Matu has to play very careful. Out top, so this might be an early rotation by Ori. There is not vision in this one. Very careful. Not aware of this one. Tower. But Ori's actually just gonna himself. I think they expected Miracle to just be gone, or just dive him under the tower.
Miracle, he's got to get out of that lane. And he does straight away. TP's down bottom. Tag team's mind control.
The old rotation we just as much. Someone goes to your lane, you go to the opposing one.
Problem is though,
it's a level 8 OD versus a level 5 Gyrocopter.
It's not a safe lane for Miracle. It really isn't. He needs help down here if he's wishing to sort of stand toe-to-toe with this OD. Middle, Kuro looking for the wrap around on Fenrir. You got GH trying to chase down. Quick stomp out from Lanham, won't connect, but does put them off chasing for more. Fenrir with the Nightmare, holds back one. Ori's coming in to join the fight, but they've got the numbers this time. Liquid, they have Miracle and Mind Control moving in. They're looking towards Ori. Ori backing up. Paparazi will TP across here. He's going to start building up the inn. He does have the sanities if it's needed. Pops it down. Will allow them to kill off Matuma Man. Ori underneath the tower finds the stun onto Kuroki. Vici Gaming getting 2 out of this. The turnaround is there. They'll maybe see if they can get this Underlord as well. Fenrir will look for the body blocks, but can't quite find it. But Paparazi still is chasing this down, closing the gap. Missile will be there onto Fenrir though, and they don't have the control to hold back the Underlord. So Mind Control now, he'll look to turn. Paparazi coming back in, thinking about helping, but with the 3 heroes there, he'll accept Fenrir's fate for him and backs off, leaves it alone. But still, overall, Vici Gaming coming out on top. They're 3 cores at the top of it all. Ori getting lots out of this. We're seeing countless times this Dragon Knight getting involved in the action, and They just can't kill him at the moment.
Yeah, and the whole time too, it was 9 heroes mid. 11 just sat top and he got the blink dagger.
And down bottom.
They get the stomp.
They got the kill. And they're going to get more out of this as well. Paparazi gets a double. They've got to do something about this OD. The quick sleep there from the Bane to make sure that Paparazi doesn't die to Matuma Man. Paparazi keeps his distance, but he will get cut down by mind control. Lanham goes for the stomp. But they did get the big kill there, Liquid. Crepify, one more blast, they'll find out the time as well. Mind control will survive. GH trying to look for the wraparound. He has got telekinesis, but can't quite get it off onto Fenrir. So Liquid striking back a little bit that time round down bottom. Paparazi did get the double kill though before they were able to bring him out.
And now Bat has the blink dagger finished. 11, massive, and mind control TP's into Shrine, but he's low. He's actually just gonna have to rip away.
He should make it there. Oh, I say that, it's a long time with the first level. Close. But he will make it out.
But the same situation as last time is happening. The gyrocopter is shut down. They're looking for 11 here. Got the blink. He distances himself. Look at this.
Paparazi and Ori just moving in. They look towards Miracle. They've got the Astral. That will be enough burst damage to finish him off. So they'll get Miracle. Again, as you say, this gyro struggling. GH as well. He's got 6 stacks of napalm on him. He's going to try for the deny to the Ancients. It's not going to happen. 11 gets more money in the bank.
Peachy gaming.
They are absolutely steamrolling Liquid, and the slide forward. Paparazi with that straight 4-star pickup, allowing him to get in and play close and personal with the members of Liquid. They do get the pit of Malice down onto 2. The VG keep their distance. Now, VG do have to be careful. The DK does get absolutely melted there by the drain.
Fail plus Decrep. At this point now, he is able to actually turn and get some kills here, but Vichi's making incredibly good rotations again this game. Matching every single time that Liquid brings 3 or 4 heroes, they bring 4 heroes as well. 11. The 4-step from Paparazzi there.
Helping bring mind control in. They're looking to build up the Inter. He does have the Sanity's Eclipse Paparazi, so if he sees a chance, he'll pop it, and he does. Straight down allows them to get the kill on mind control. Lanham with these punches. Look at him just chase down Matuma Man. They get the flame break knockback. Jump bomb from 11. Matuma Man will fall as well. Fiend scripts there for Fenrir. They'll find 3 out of this. VG Gaming. Kuro will be able to pick off 11, but look at this. The setup into the earth with a Miracle held down. He's trying to turn. Bane with the Nightmare Bite. Some time for Lanham. Now they look towards Kuro. The dust is out. Kuro has to get out of there. They're very low on VG, but they will survive this. 16 to 9.
Is so confident on this hero. Look at his skill build. We tend to see the 4-1-1 or the 4-2-1 or anything like that. No, 2-4. He is just looking to run and punch people down.
Absolutely. He knows that he's going to be able to build up that damage each and every time. 16-9, and you say the gyro is still suffering. I don't know if this was a case of, Miracle saying, Matsu, what were you doing, game? Well, let me show you how to play it. It's not looking great for him either so far.
No, they're punishing it so heavily, and the team play by Vici is the biggest thing for me there. Even the small things. That time, 11, he gets the blink lasso, he gets lifted right away, but it gets broken by that 4-step by Paparazzi. Yeah, and then the sleeps coming out from Fenrir have just been absolutely on point.
Again?
Kuroki, looking for a courier maybe.
What's on the courier?
Been on a bit of a warding spree.
Mission.
But look, he just placed down 5 wards on the side of be able to watch those rotations coming out because they're getting outnumbered.
Down here, look at this wraparound from GH and Matuma Man. They want to get in on this bat, but he has the blink. He's going to get rooted, quick blink though before any sort of damage. And these 4 heroes, they're not going to be able to get at him. And now BG can look to turn. 11. Looking to find that crucial vision. Looks towards mind control, but mind control does get the rift off. But there's the banish and the drag. Look at that. They're separating Matuma Man from mind control, and that will allow them to get the Matuma Man kill. Very tight play there between the OD and the bat.
Miracle in the back lines. Fenrir and Ori were able to get him, find him with the
GH.
And now GH under the gun.
He's trying to run. He's trying to hide. He is in trouble as well. Nightmare comes through again.
That should be the kill there for Paparazzi. 11 does drop down. That's a track kill.
It's Kuro now as well. Paparazzi starting to build that in. They do have to be careful. Sanity's Eclipse back online in 12 seconds.
Vici's playing at such a fast pace, responding to every single one of Liquid moves with more numbers every single time.
And the problem with this fast pace as well, this is another one of those games, Paparazzi, when he gets the BKB, he's pretty much invincible in these team fights.
Yep.
There is very little to do through that magic community.
They're all rushing it too. Dragon Knight as well has it queued up. item, that Shadow Blade. Just finished at such an early time.
See this replay again here when they go for the OD.
You can see in the backlines too on the minimap. You see Fenrir as well as Ori are on a boarding mission, and they find Miracle. And now bottom,
Straight back in. Gets been found out again. That's going to be Jara down for 30 once more. VG. They're looking to chase for more. Him and Timmerman getting focused. The quick Astral there to stop him from being able to drain down Ori, meaning that Ori will survive, but Timmerman will fall. And it really just seemed like Liquid at this point, they're getting desperate. They will get the courier, will knock down sort of the drone from the other time. 11 is chasing. There's the Sanities. Kuro will fall. And Liquid, they're falling apart.
They're just out fighting them non-stop. Another kill.
23 to 10, 15 minutes. There's not many teams in the world that could say they killed Liquid 23 times in 15 minutes. This is absolutely insane from VG Gaming. They have shown us some incredible strength today, this team. I mean, they've got massive names on. We've seen them previously at LANs. They've never really quite had it fully together. Sure, they've had great games, they've had bad games, but today, some of these performances have been on another level. Going back to even just the first game that we saw against OG, a game in which they were behind and they've got quite a bit, and they managed to pull it back. And now in games, they're just dominating from the beginning.
Yeah, and they've got deep wards down too, so they're seeing the movements. They see Miracle instantly, 2 heroes port top, and the third one even starts the rotation as well. So they're just, it's this non-stop aggression. They're not slowing down the game for Liquid to catch back up. Liquid, they just want to fight as well.
We go. Look at Paparazi. This is a big kill if they can try and get it. Ninebear's going to come out to the Jaro, trying to hold back some of the damage. Paparazi forces himself back. Duels up upon him. They have surrounded him. He'll protect himself for the minute, and he's buying time for the rest of the team to come in. They can't kill this OD. Now the turnaround's going to be there. 11 ready to hold them off. Ori also going to be more than fine there as the save plays are made. Sure, they lose Fenrir, but then again, that's a huge committal from Liquid. They are desperately trying to kill these cores, but VG is so good at keeping one another alive.
This is those games that we just love to watch, because sometimes you pull up the last hit board at 16 minutes and you see people with like 120 last hits or something. Look at the last hits on everybody. It's just a non-stop battlefield. 54 last hits on Jaro, 47 on Pugna.
And I mean, this smoke play, it seems desperate, and it's going to get dispelled straight away by the Shadow Blade. Ori moving in on the front lines on the DK, looking towards GH. Liquid, can they get any kills out of this? They're bringing Ori relatively low, but it's not quite low enough. 11 goes in for the easy grab. Finds GH, brings him back into the clutches of the team, jumping forward. They're looking to try and chase for more here. VG know that they have the lead, they have the Sanity's Eclipse that they can get in, but Liquid keep the distance. And again, another sort of desperate smoke. They're using it as attempt to re-engage, but VG, they have the high ground. There's the Shadow Blade on the DK.
They've always got 5. It just seems like every single time that Liquid tries to make a move, there's 5 heroes waiting. And now mid, look at this, Liquid just running a train, trying to find this.
They're just running at heroes. And it's not working.
It certainly isn't. Like you mentioned, Paparazi, once he gets that BKB, he is pretty much unkillable. He already is already 9-1 and 6, and he's now got the BKB. So the part where Pugna can have a good time versus OD is now gone.
Because we sort of
they're going again.
Yeah, let's see if they can get someone with this smoke. Ori on the front lines will get open upon. Can Lanham do anything to save him? No.
Not this time.
That's the kill that they need. They blow everything with the Veil. They have got this intense amount of magical burst. So they get Ori off the map.
And that was a track. So 8K behind and 1,000 the 18-minute mark.
Because this is the problem as well. Those kills, they need a lot of those to get back in. Because they are utilizing, sure, it's a big kill, but it's 5 heroes moving around to get these kills.
It is 5-man tracks, though. So those do help a bit. That makes it a little bit more worth it. Right now, I mean, they need to match the aggression. Vici is just, they're playing way too fast-paced. Ward spots out Miracle going to the jungle. Paparazi is stalking.
He's cheeky here. He's got Sanity. Knows Miracle's around him. Miracle shows himself up top. He can do this on his own. If he stacks up a bit of it, it's still only a level 1 Sanity's Eclipse, so maybe a little tricky. Miracle indeed playing it safe. Is already backing up behind that tier 2, so Paparazi unable to find anything.
They have to be able to get the instant disables.
Paparazi still journey.
Liquid have to get the instant disables before the BKB is off for them. It's like much unkillable versus all this magic. Fenrir again instantly jets a D ward on the bounty hunter on Kuroki trying to find a spot. And now they're smoked. They're looking for a fight.
for Lanham. Lanham.
Gonna meet them here.
The only person leading in, but there's the jump straight away. Look who is on top of Miracle. Have they got the damage to follow through? They've got the Dragon Knight straight on top of him. That's Miracle gone out of the fight. Mind Control says we got to get out of it, but on the side, the Sentry play, of course, from Fenrir. He's got the vision on Kuro. They'll get the double kill for Fenrir.
Every time they bring 5 people. No hesitation. They know Liquid wants to take fights. They know Liquid wants to take advantage of the Bounty Hunter track. They're not giving those options at all.
And the thing is as well, as you mentioned, sure, one of the ways they could play around the BKB is getting in with the instant disable. But where is that instant disable? It's what telekinesis.
Just
that
telekinesis.
Is everything else will give more than ample chance for the BKBs to be activated.
And they've tanked up. Paparazi even takes the health talent because he knows all he needs to do is survive in the fights and get his BKB up and he can turn it around. Being stalked here. This is a good pick up here for Liquid. Crash.
Continuing to grab those bounties. Getting closer and closer to the Hurricane Pike. They have scanned and Kuro's going to head up into this.
The Sentry had just despawned too.
He's got teammates relatively close to him, Paparazi. Kuro will reveal himself. Lanham and the Ori. They're going to head straight away that way. There's the Astral. They're looking for the setup, but the root will mess up the stop. No, they still get it. The stop into the 2-man sanities. They'll take Kuro. They surround Mind Control as well. And that little follow of the OD results in Liquid just giving away 2 more kills to Paparazi.
They're trying to push to the limit. That tells me. They're at such a detriment right now. They're desperate to get those kind of moves. They can burst targets very fast though. With that Veil, Decrepit, offensive no field coming out, they do have quite a lot of burst. If they get the lift, that's the thing. So that they really need the Blink Dagger on the Rubik.
They really do. That is the only way they can sort of set us up. Because yeah, there is a lot of burst. As we see, they can absolutely pop heroes.
Miracle.
Pretty far out here. 11 going for the chase. It's the first sticky on him, but it looks like Miracle will be speedy enough to get away unless Paparazi can't quite close the gap. Hurricane Pike.
And look how all of vg, they're making that chase, and there was 2 heroes actually that kind of pushing mid. No, they instantly start running over in case a fight starts to happen. Just that preemptive move, preparing in case Liquid does respond.
This will be another tower. 22 minutes in. Miracle will get the denied. Liquid. They are going for the Roche play. And I think they might get away with this.
They've got the Medallion on Mind Control, Firestorm being thrown in on top too. Should be able to get away with it.
Yeah, vg Gaming, they're not going to be aware of this going on at all. The wall coverage from Liquid is very good around the pit, despite all the odds against them. So they can go for that, get it safely. There's the Aegis on Miracle. Ring Dagger now picked up for GH. So they're at least starting to get together these tools which could allow them to turn the tides of this game, but at the moment it's such a severe storm against them. 10k gold deficit, 23 minutes.
It still feels like that last game when we were saying they need to have like perfect execution in the fight. So this time though, they do have the Aegis and they have a little bit more freedom on it, but it needs to be that like perfect instant blink lift into throwing everything on top of those targets if they want first them before some defensive Astral comes out or for some BKB, let's say, from Paparazi. And even the Bat is going for so GH has a couple moves that he can actually do with the blink. Either counter-initiate on the Bat Rider or make the initial.
That's a problem as well. Lanham has the rod. And there's no
Tones.
BKB. That's right, yeah, the rod away. There's no BKB. There's no way of getting out of it. There's no 4-star Siva. If someone gets locked down, they are almost certainly dead. Like,
they're getting exploited.
Yeah.
All the wards. Bottom side of the map, IP. Manage step stuff here.
Just seeing if we get control, but just step back again towards vg Gaming, give them. They know Kuro's on his way over. Gets a couple of wards down himself.
He knows there's one of get out. Getting closer and you know, at the same time when we've been saying a lot on Liquid, they are mostly magical. Look at Vichi's. They're also heavy magic damage. It's really just like the Dragon Knight would attacks that punch. Very scary though. Like you said, they really need those defensive items on the side of out of those chains. Got 4 staff in Q on the bounty. Staff in Q on them as well.
Mid lane. The smoke.
Batu. Know that they're here too.
Maybe coming in from the low ground, so maybe a little tricky, but not unless they get the shot of ground straight away. They'll jump in onto the Gyro. They're going to follow up. Azori pops the BKB, commits straight away onto Miracle. They'll pop that Aegis. Turning towards Matuma Man, falls forward, and they'll chase with the OD. Drop the Sanity's Eclipse. Is not enough to kill off Matuma Man, but they'll still finish him nonetheless. The Rod of Atos comes through from Lanham, holding Matuma Man in place. Fenrir as well, holding Kuro down with the Fiend's Grip. Quick blink dodge of the Shuriken by 11 means that nobody falls on VG as they take the Aegis out of Miracle's hands and get 2 kills alongside it as well.
Instant smoke by Liquid. They've got the BKB now in Miracle. Try to take
it's a bit of a risky one. Mate, if they get the Bane alone, that should be an easy quick pick off, and indeed it is.
They also have Lasso stolen on GH.
Okay.
Could be an option they can isolate somebody.
Paparazi getting some pressure up top.
So far. 12-1 and what did he end last game? 16-1. This time he's 12-1 already. On the way toward that Hex, he's got Blink Hurricane Strike, BKB. GH has to be careful.
Yeah, as he realizes. But yeah, tower that Paparazi, he just got solo pushing on his own as an OD. Now tier 2 down. Final tier 2 standing for Liquid. Of course though. Course the BKB as well. It's a very hard catch for Liquid to hope to get. We said their catch really just relying on the telekinesis. Other than that, VG's heroes more than enough chance to get out and get to safety. Now VG once again, they'll go for the smoke.
Reading the map. Nobody's showing at all. What's gonna come out from Fenrir? They might for an instant grab here. But it's incredibly pressured though, just like the last game. Cruising through this game. Not looking to slow down at all though. They're playing aggressive, they're taking over the enemy jungle. Heart will be the next choice for Ori. Tough to bring up. Okay. Side. Ori.
And they've got the setup straight away. GH was moving in, hoping for some sort of grab to turn the fight. But VG just reacts straight away. They take that Rubik, and they're going to look for more. Miracle pops the BKB. They did get the Fiend's Grip on time. They will be able to cancel it with the Yule Center onto Fenrir. But still, Mind Control, he's the one that they'll turn their focus towards. VG, they'll be able to surely find this Underlord as well, as one more touch from Paparazi will do it. The Astral's there as well to make sure Matuma Man can't finish off the kill. It's a double kill for Paparazi. There's 4 dead on Liquid. Miracle's going to go down as well. Triple kill. I mean, this game, 40k lead, 35-14. Liquid just looking like a little bit like they lost the plot, as VG have been phenomenal in this game 2 and game 3.
How do they kill these heroes now too? I think at this point with this gyrocopter pretty much being there, they put like everything committed on him, right? They defensive trialing, they wanted this gyrocopter to be big this game so he could actually have the physical damage to deal with VG's lineup. They don't have the damage to deal with this. These BKBs completely counter the rest of the draft. And this is Zerax.
Gets to still sanity. Yeah, it can be nice for the mana aspect of it, but he is in. Yeah, it's decent, but not be any sort of huge. Still, yeah, as you say. The melee rack's gone. BKB now finished up on 11.
And I mean, Vici doesn't need to slow down at all. They can just keep playing on that enemy side of the map. They have the gem early on from the Batrider too, so he can just take out all the vision, the slight vision that Liquid had, and Ori. Full heart. I don't know how you kill the cores. I don't know how you kill DK or OD. 30,000 health on the OD, 3,500 on Dragon Knight, and they already have a limited amount on Liquid of damage, mostly magical still.
I mean, as I say, you know, we've seen VG obviously, you know, many lands previously, but this VG just seems to be something else. Something's happened between those previous performances in this land.
It's the smiles, I think. They were so happy, even when they lost that one game, they were still grinning from ear to ear, especially Fenrir.
EMA, what mental attitude, doing
all
it
about
here for the pros.
All about that.
What can they do? 11. They will have the telekinesis straight away, but then the defensive astral coming out from Paparazi, the feed script from Fenrir, holding back Miracle during this BKB usage. They'll still jump in with the back, getting the grab off. That's going to be the Superman Putna falling. VG just pulling Liquid apart one more time here as they lose Kuro. Ori's trying to jump into the base to chase down Liquid. Liquid will keep the distance. They lost the Bane, sure, but again, it's VG taking down Kuro, they're taking down Matsumaman, this Pugna that's just falling off more and more as this game goes on.
The fights are impossible for Liquid. There's just no way for them to kill these targets. With these defensive Astros as well, everybody on VG just playing perfect. 16-1 and 9 on the SOD.
Okay, and GG's cool. It's an unwinnable game now for Liquid. GG is cool, and Vici Gaming, ladies and gentlemen, taking this series 2-1. And this just feels very exciting.